too good. We're good to go here this afternoon. It'll be Townsend on the inside. TJ Edwards the outside, the 34 machine looking to fire off. First qualifying increase the afternoon. The Beeson Chevrolet Modified Tour brought to you by Just Moment. Lights are extinguished with the Beeson Chevrolet Camaro pace car. It'll hit pit road for the first time this afternoon. Brian Watt directs him into turn number 3, looking for the green flag off of turn number 4. Green flag, first time this afternoon. Edwards with the brake jump up on the high side. The Canadian Don Ray Dickinson rematch. 34 machine goes to the point. Townsend now back to second. Here comes Luke Janak. PBS Pumps and Motors 99 machine. Work with the high side of the racetrack. The outside of Paul Townsend. The Snap-on Tools number 1 machine trying to hold on a second down bottom side of the racetrack. He's got a rear for a full of Norm Newton, the big full of number 11 machine for room to work. Janak's trying to come on the high side of the racetrack. Trying to make it happen. Trying to make the outside group work there. TD Cooling. Number 99 up on the high side. Balls looking for room to work now. Going to the outside of Norm Newton. Here comes Walker Recreation. Likes the quick big fire starters. Beat that machine. Balson up on the high side of the racetrack. Balson runner-up finish a few weeks ago here at Sunset Speedway. He utilized that high side on a late restart to make the jump from 4th to 2nd late in the going. Janak now able to get clear. Townsend, here comes Newman looking to get 3 wide down the back straightaway. Townsend slams the door shut. Newman's got a back out and fall in line back behind the 1 machine. Janak and Balson now both through the 1 and Townsend. Balson going to go to work. Following on the tire tracks to 99 and Janak. Cross second line, 5 laps in, 5 laps to go. Qualifying heat race number 1. The OTD building supplies 99 machine. He gets loose down into turn 1. That's going to open the door. Here comes the Cochran Automotive. Carvel to Oshawa. Beat that machine to Balson down to the bottom side of the racetrack. About the whole plus Don Blue with the beat that machine. But out front, it's all TJ Edwards. The 34 card is checked out at this moment. JP Excavated. Home Hardware, 34 machine. Out by a straightaway now over second place Boston. Newman now all over the rear front with the 99 of Janak. He'll slip the turf bar in. Down the bottom side of the racetrack in turn number 3. Janak going to go up the hill, give the lane to Family Funland. 11 machine and Norm Newman, the Somerville Golf Club. 11 machine working the bottom side of the racetrack. Trying to pull alongside Janak. Janak, the former series champion. Driver for car owner Alan Adams up on the high side. White flag in the air for TJ Edwards. Battle on the racetrack is up for 3rd. Newman down the level, slight advantage, contact into the field, around over 1 Townsend. The 9 of Ruthless Tommy Rob moves around Calcutta right now. She goes to the spin to avoid the spinning 1 to Paul Townsend. Paul Townsend Tools. Snap on Tools number 1 machine. Second wing going to come out at the same time. Beeson Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road once again. TJ Edwards control car of the 34 machine. Balson down the bottom. Green flag in the air for 1 lap shootout. The Van Dale Holmes. 34 machine with the advantage behind side of the racetrack. Balson going to fire back to the bottom. Great run for Edwards up on the high side, off the 2 down the back straightaway. He clear Balson down into turn number 3. Final time off the 4. The wing's going to go to TJ Edwards. Balson in 2nd. Newman 3rd. Janak 4th. And Reiner will round up the top 5. So great run for the 34 TJ Edwards. Edwards ended up with a DNF after contact with Reinhardt, the first feature race of the year a couple weeks ago here at Sunset Speedway. So good rebound for him here tonight for Castle Motor Speedway. The Just Moment JTX being Stewart's Farmer Brewing Candy Homes on Ray Davidson Remax. Down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Your Heat 1 winner, TJ Edwards. And we got his Bob Franks, the 72 rounding out the field. The Davies Collision Center Web Transmission. Park Hill Excavation 72 ride 6 cars to lap positions. Green flag in the air, qualifying race number 2 underway. Side by side through 1 and 2. Wilson with a slight advantage down the bottom side of the racetrack. Shrink trying to make the top line work. Great run into turn number 3. Wilson pushes up the hill just a little left. Going to give Shrink the top spot. Here comes the 22 of Marshall Shrink, but he's got the 14 Inzo. The VA Environmental 14 machine of AJM. Chase Cornell looking to make the top side work. So going to follow. Heads through on the high side of Ollie Wilson. Fireplace and patio stop, 69 machine. Trying to hold on to the third spot. Cornell back, that's going to open the door for the 46. Steve Trindell. The All-Star Performance Drysdale Race Products. 46 team to the inside of Wilson now, side by side for the third spot. Marshall Shrink holding strong in the front of the field, 3-car length advantage over the 14 of AJM. The Stone Design 22 machine, nice and strong in the front of the field. Trindell now on the move, the bottom side of the racetrack, going to take third away from Wally Wilson. Wilson going to slide back and forth. Bob Franks in 72 up to the 5th spot. He's going to pull up the rear nerf bar now. Wally Wilson. Wilson looks like he's making a little bit of a tight condition off the corner. The 69 car pushing up the hill just a little. Opening the bottom side of the racetrack up. Franks not able to make it happen that time. The Webster Transmission 72 machine. Yeah, looks to the inside down on turn number 3. Wilson up the hill. The half one top 69 machine. And so far in that 14 car, unable to close the gap to 22 of Marshall Shrink. Here at qualifying heat race number 2, with the Chevrolet Modified Tour brought to you by Just Bowman. Shrink actually built the lead, starting to pull away slowly but surely and build that gap with the 14 KTMs. The BA Environmental 14 machine unable to close the gap. Off the 6 at the line, that time by for closer Shrink, the driver of London, Ontario. The All-City Denver Pair 22 machine out in front. White flag in the air for Marshall Shrink. Marshall around the bar, Bob Franks 72 machine. The driver from London, Ontario, able to get by the 69 of Wally Wilson. Wilson gets shuffled back to the 5th spot. Final time off the 4, picking up the checkered flag. First heat win in 2021 for Marshall Shrink. Edmonton in 2nd, Trindell in 3rd. Franks 4th, and Wilson will round out the top 5. Dick returning to the series, spent some time out at Spartan Speedway in Michigan, running that modified out there. Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road, 6 cars, 10 laps the distance of the passenger race for scoreboard. Green flag in the air once again. Heat number 3 underway. And up the hill goes Downey, down the bottom goes the 89 Sea Cameron, the one of recreational racing. 89 out in front. Wally Wilson now side by side with Downey, trying to take over 2nd spot. Downey gets a better run through 1 and 2, keeps it on the bottom. Everham able to get the momentum round up on the top side. Downey looks to stick the nose in there. Everham able to take the lane away. The hot one, not called. Fireman's a patio stop, 96 machine. Now up to 2nd spot. Here comes the 88 Peter Ryan Dick on the outside, and Downey in the 79 machine. The Darrell Dick X88 machine and trouble for Mike Hardy. The Millie's Mini Mart Flawless Roofing number 20 machine facing the wrong way down to the grass on turn number 4. There might have been a little bit of contact at Keaton there in the 18 machine. See if Hardy can get that car refired. And out of the grass down in turn number 4. Line was good, Fields keeps the sign to double up. The Instant Classic Andy Cameron goes to the inside for the restart. The London Recreational Racing Quick Fire Center Seat Structures 89C machine down the bottom of the outside. Colton Everett, pair of Sunset Speedway veterans at the front of the field of this one. Cameron, the multi-time Velocity 250 winner in the mini stocks. Everett, the former Super Stock track champion, green flag in the air once again. Cameron gets the jump in the 89C. Everett back to 2nd. Powell is on for 3rd. Ryan into the inside. Craig Downey. Downey up the hill. Up at turn number 4. At the line, Downey still able to hold on to the 3rd spot. Dick with a slight advantage down from turns 1 and 2. Down the long side of the racetrack. Jason Keane now looking to follow up here. Keep Downey trapped up on the high side of the racetrack. Yokel Automotive with these machine shop 18 machine on the move. Ryan Dick gets sideways that time on to turn number 4. Keane unable to take advantage of the 18 machine. Downey starting to free fall through the field. He's got Mike Hardy now looking to the inside. The 79 car trapped up on the high side of the racetrack. That car pushes right up to the wall. Handling issues on the 79 machine. And over the door for surplus furniture mattress warehouse of Mike Hardy, the 20 machine. Up into the fifth spot now. Out front though, it is all Andy Cameron. The 89C is checked out. The Havelock Metal Roofing A&M Group of Companies. Quick Fire Service, London Recreational Racing. 89 machine. He'll see Boston sticks that behind this time by 2 laps to go in the first round of qualifying for the Queens Chevrolet Modified Tour. White flag in the air. Everingham almost a straightaway back. The 89 to Cameron. Cameron missed opening night. Broke the motor in practice and had to sit here and watch. The driver just down the road. Churchill gonna pick up the win. Everingham gonna come home second. Ryan Dick in third, Keenan fourth, and Hardy will round out the top 5 to close out qualifying. Round number 1 for the Beats of Chevrolet Modified Tour, brought to you by Just Bowman. So let's see for the Beats of Chevrolet pace car. We will get our first race underway with bump stocks. Looking to set the field for their 40-lap feature event this afternoon. $500 to win, big money for the bump stocks. Normally it's $50 a cheeseburger if you win. Tonight it's $500. Queens and Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road. The 92 of Jordan Williams and Cameron McGlashan lead the green. McGlashan in the car normally piloted here at Sunset by Andre Les. The 17 car getting sideways up on the high side of the racetrack. Williams with a great run down the bottom. The 92 car now out in front. The St. Clair Mechanical taking the Family Maple Products 92 machine. McGlashan struggling up on the high side of the racetrack with that Dodge Neon. Hatching the 71 up to second now. But here comes Phil Gibbons, the Calvin Continental right number 0 machine. On the move up to third. Little bit of contact with Hatch in the 71. Hatch will hold on to that car down into turn number 3. McGlashan now starting to figure out that car up on the high side of the racetrack, trying to make a run to the outside and Gibbons falls back a little through 1 and 2. Here comes Wade Thorne now looking to the inside of the 17. Top 3 nose to tail off the turn number 4. Here comes Wade Thorne to the inside of Cameron McGlashan down the front straightaway. Thorne gets sideways all on his own. Able to connect that 78 car, can go in the right direction. That's going to cost time for the guys behind, the 48C of Connor Ellis and the 55 of Craig Cole. Here comes Hatch now looking to the inside of the 92 of Williams. As Phil Gibbons making his move, taking to the high side of the racetrack. Unionville Garage, County Cop Millwright. Number 0 machine, making the high side of the racetrack work. Gibbons gonna stick to those, trying to look to the outside of Williams off of 4. Williams moves down off the wall, gonna give the lane now to Phil Gibbons. Here comes the 0 machine, working the high side of the racetrack through 1 and 2. Jordan Williams down low, the St. Clair Mechanical, Ace Auto Parts, Older Snow Equipment, 92 machine, trying to hold on to the top spot. Phil Gibbons, the former feature winner here at the Bone Stunts and Sunset Speedway, making a run to the high side of the racetrack. Not quite able to get that time at the line. Williams goes up the hill, up the second groove. That's going to put Gibbons up in the third lane through turns 1 and 2, side by side with the top spot, down the back straightaway. Williams moves up again, a little bit off the bottom, trying to take the racetrack away. Gibbons, though, with the momentum on the high side, he'll lead it back in the straight that time by. Great side-by-side battle for the lead. Gibbons starting to inch ahead just a little bit. Williams drives it deep into turn number 3 down the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to take the top spot back. Gibbons again, the advantage on the high side of the racetrack. Calvin Millwright, Unionville Garage, number 0 machine. Williams again up the racetrack, missed the bottom, that time through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, they've seen 2 to go. Looking for the white line this time by. Great battle at the front of the field, side by side for the top spot. Gibbons able to use the racetrack all the way up to the wall and get the run down the front straightaway. He'll lead it back to the straight that time by. Williams doing what he can up the racetrack. Close as close to be, but no contact between the front 2. Williams down the bottom side of the racetrack. Up off of turn number 4 at the line. It's going to be Phil Gibbons by a nose. Williams going to come home second. Hatch in third. McGlash in fourth. And Thorne will round out the top 5. A great battle for the front two there. Side by side for the last several laps. And just that Pontiac emblem sticking onto the front of the Zero Gibbons is going to give him the edge. Green flag in the air, both stock qualifying heat race number 2 underway. Peterson, the 2P machine, jumps their lead. Here comes Stewart now, the 82 machine up on the high side of the racetrack. Eric Stewart on the move, the 82. The 73 Morris looking to make it 3 wide off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. The 16 of Alex Stewart falls back a little. Side by side for the second spot now. Morris up on the high side, that 73 machine. The Johns 28 on electric motors, 73. Trying to take second away from Eric Stewart. The one at recreational racing, Thompson Photography 82 machine. Now back to second. Everybody chasing Michael Peterson, the 2 machine. Out in front, Nick Ramsey on the move, 07 ABC Auto Parts ride. He's up on the high side of the racetrack. We're going to take fourth away from the 16 of Alex Stewart. The 14, Glenn Schmidt gets sideways that time. In that Mazda 3 through turns 3 and 4, if we can go in the right direction. Ramsey up to the 4th spot. He'll set his sights now on Stewart, the 82 machine. Eric Stewart up the racetrack off the turn before. Ramsey looks to the bottom. Ramsey, the feature winner here at Sunset on opening night. The Bumble Stock Division came out for the Municipal Memorial and was able to pick up the win. And a great battle with Matt Boyce here on opening night at Sunset. Morris doing what he can in second, trying to close the gap to the 2 of Michael Peterson. Ramsey now up to third, trying to reel in the front 2. Top 3 spread out, top 4, actually the top 5 all spread out. 6, 7, and 8 run nose to tail. Peterson with the Ricky Bobby inspired ME. I believe that's V sponsorship on the hood of the 2P machine. Peterson trying to bring home the heat win here in heat number 2. He'll come to 2 laps to go with the line. Morris now with a car length back. In that 73, the Morris Motorsports ride. Trying to close the gap and running out of laps. Ramsey unable to close the gap in the front 2. Morris pushes high that time off of turn number 2, using up all the real estate on the track. Trying to get whatever time he can out of that 73, but he's going to start to run out of laps. White flag in the air. Can he get there? Nice and close. Peterson nice and smooth down to 1 and 2. Morris up on the high side. Doesn't quite get all the way to the bottom. That time through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Off of 4. Checkered flag in the air. Heat number 2 with the bump stocks. Michael Peterson with the win. Morris going to come home second. Ramsey in third. And then it will be Eric Stewart in 4th and Alex Stewart in the 5th spot. Green flag in the air, heat number 3 underway for the bump stock. Trouble for Alex, having a hard time with the speed. They worked all night with a new motor underneath that hood of that Nissan. And that car's struggling mightily down the back straightaway. See what happens when they get that car wound up. Right to the end, 2 out of the 2 machine. Great wood cuts from Skipper Dog 2 machine. Trouble for Hooper, the 57 car. He gets sideways in front of the field all by himself. Able to get going the FMC truck on a 57 ride, but now he's got to deal with the 52 of Rick Van Cleef. Van Cleef all the way up to the 4th group of the racetrack. Here comes 3 wide down the front straightaway. Schwarzenberg up on the high right district as well. 3 wide through 1 and 2. Schwarzenberg and Salama going to split the Hooper down the back straightaway. Slam going to come away with the 2nd spot. Schwarzenberg still up high. Finnegan now to the inside of the 57 Hooper. Still 3 wide. Hooper able to slam the door. Trying to on Finnegan. That car got loose. He slid up the hill. Schwarzenberg now up to 3rd. He's got Chris Lawrence, the 28 machine, looking to follow through on the high side of the racetrack.
There are a lot of things in this world that are fake. Your food shouldn't be one of them. Pinty's Man Cave Chicken Wings. Authentic food for real people. Crave the cave, friends. Pinty's Man Cave.
A guy like this, who relies on his truck for work, knows that his truck will take care of him if he takes care of his truck. And WeatherTech has always been the ultimate protection. From floor liners to no-drill mud flaps to tech liner for your truck bed to bump step to the handy under-seat storage system. And Cup Phone keeps phones secure in any cup holder. Order your ultimate protection today at weathertech.ca.
From Harricott, Ontario, Union Tire North Bay, and running on the field 47 is Steve Book, multi-time winner with the Hot Rods, the 1960 Supermaker Hawk, and the Forage Factory Wheel Services ABC Auto Parts Center. Is Steve Book coming from shotgun on the field. Queenston Chevrolet Pace Car hits pit road. First qualifying heat race underway for the Negrick Design Hot Rod Series here this afternoon. Great jump for the 77. Federally out in front here. Here's Marty Manette now, the Armored Automotive. Great Lakes Insulation, 72 down alongside of the racetrack. J-Mac Jeremy McLean, very familiar with Sunset Speedway. Spent a lot of time here, but a little bit of stock, up on the high stock. Federally driving that Rambler. Formerly campaigned by Stomp and Tom Walters. Out in front, nice and smooth at the front of the field. But that's how it goes in the East Lift Ford, Arnold Automotive 72 machine. Trouble for Foster, the X machine, the 100 drive old dossier ride. Look at the hard right turn in the outfield pit area. He'll end his first qualifying race pit side. The car starts LW 72 machine, trying to close the gap at the front of the field. Trouble for J-Mac, Jeremy McLean. The South Shore Auto Works 88 machine going to hit pit road. Monette very good getting into the corner with the Will Speed Shop. Next Gen Automotive 77 machine, very good from the middle of the corner off. Two different tails and two different handling cars at the front of the field. Steve Book now up to the third spot, starting tail of the field. Manette now, within striking distance. The Arnold Automotive, he slipped forward, checker plate, bar and grill. All over the rear bumper now, the AMC Rambler Bastard. All it's going to take is a little mistake from Federally at the front of the field, the Will Speed Shop. Next Gen Automotive, 77 machine. Trying to be nice and smooth, Manette at the run. Down in the corner, Marty Manette. Trying to make the move, trying to make it happen. Two laps to go going that time by. Manette trying to make it happen. Unable to get there so far. Federally nice and smooth. Just trying to hit his cars to bring this one home. Final time down the back straight. 77 machine. Into 3 off of 4. Checkered flag in the air. Federally with the win. Manette comes home in second. Steve Book in third. Laval in fourth, and Clark going to round out the top 5 in that Ford Mustang. Satellite, Comic Alley Toys, Napa, and Harsco. 04 machine, back behind the wheel, 57 Shadow. That is Sean Walker out of Bethany, the Walker Motorsports Coaches Diner, Napa, Pine Ridge, Oshawa Ride. 21 machine out of Sunridge, Ontario, near North Industrial Solutions. Ride, the Chevelle is Dan Rothwell. 58 machine is Jeremy Taggart. Available from the 1958 Chevrolet and Chart Group Dax Tires. Fastball TNT Bear Hunting. 9 machines, Cole Weber, the 1964 AMC Ambassador. And rounding out the field, the 6 machine is Rob Bromley, the Peterbilt Race Car Society Army Center TSS Top Shops AMC Javelin. So it looks like lineup is good. Field's gonna cruise around nice and slow. So white flag in the air, lights extinguished on the Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car. And an absolute snail's pace in the field for 1 and 2. Walters on the inside. Walters debuting a brand new ride. You see the chassis, former Port City Pro Late model by Danny Kimberly with a new clip on it. And a Dodge Guard body by Derek Lynch. Green flag in the air off of turn number 4. Heat number 2 underway. Roswell, all sorts of side gets off of turn number 4. Look at that car going in the right direction. Out front though, the 47W stopping Tom Walters. Pulling away, Cole Weber on the move now. Almost 3 wide. Able to get clear of Dan Roswell on turn number 4. And he'll lead inside of him. John Walker, the 04, slow down the front straightaway. Weber on the move now, to the inside of Hannah. Hannah on the racetrack, the 03 machine side by side for second. Weber going to come away with it. Big slide to the 9 machine. Weber on the turn number 4. Rob Brown on the move. And the AMC Javelin working his way through the field. That team had issues a few weeks ago here at Sunset Speedway. Weren't able to make the call for the feature. Went back to the Peter Shazanis race shop, got that 6 machine all sorted out. That AMC Javelin will here tonight. Out front though, the 47 Walters. Just cruising at the front of the field. Cole Weber trying to rail him in that 9 machine. Rob Bromley up the third hand, still holding on to the 4th spot. Looks like Joel from Dan Rothwell. He locks up the brake, slides up the hill, a bit of contact with Jerry Taggart. That time through 1 and 2. The Near North Industrial Supply 21 machine. Trying to hold on to the 5th spot. Taggart is outside down the front straightaway. Taggart gets squeezed the ball, has to back out of it. Rothwell locks up the brakes again, down at turn 1. He'll slide up the hill, that look to the north of Taggart. Here comes the 58 machine. Going to take over the 5th spot. Down the bottom side of the racetrack, over Delaware Speedway regulars, Taggart in the second career Sunset Speedway started. Now up to the 5th spot, Stevie Creel in the 03 of Gary Hanna. The Comet Deli Toys and Appaharska 03 machine holds on the 4th spot. At the front of the field, Weber starting to close the gap little by little to the 47 Walters. He'll come to 2 to go on the line this time by. Last winded down for Cole Weber in the number 9 machine. Walters going to try to hit his car to victory in his debut. Weber with a great run through 3 and 4. Now about 2 car lengths back off the rear bumper of that Dodge Dart. Walters puts the power down off of 2 down the back straight with multi-time Sunset Speedway track champion. Final time off of 4. Checkered flag in the air. Walters with the win. Weber for second. Bromley will come home third. It'll be Jeremy Taggart fourth in the 58 machine. And Gary Hanna going around to the top 5. His man of also on a recreational racing quick fire starter. 16 machine, green flag in the air. Thompson with the jump on the high side of the racetrack. The 00 machine, Holland to follow through with the 2, the NRS brake car. Pontiac Bowman up on the high side of the racetrack. Making do what he can down the bottom. Jesse Kennedy now on the move. The Gen 7 Fuels, number 10 machine up on the high side of the racetrack. Got Chevelle looking for room to work. Contacting Maybe down the front straightaway. And we got Brett Robinson around Daniel Martin. Gets on the binders. I don't know how he didn't present anyone who's outside retaining wall. Mayhew came up and Kennedy was there, had the nose in. And Mayhew kept coming, and Kennedy did a great job backing off and not turning Mayhew all the way to the outside retaining wall. Still got heat in the racing surface, so we should be good to go as long as it doesn't get any heavier than this. With these slick tires, the last thing we need is a heavy rainfall, but we're good to go for now. Green flying back in the air, from the air time on. The Spider Head, which means Speedway Racehorse. Quick cars, so there's two machines side by side with Thompson. Down the back straightaway, the 0-0. The Chevrolet Camaro up on the high side of the racetrack, trying to hold on to the top spot. He'll need a back line, but it knows that time high. Oh, the multi-time feature winner here at Sunset Speedway. Working the bottom side of the racetrack. Then over the back straightaway they go, side by side. On to the great run down into turn number 3. Thompson up on the high side. Have the advantage down the front straightaway, back the line. Jesse Kennedy up in the third spot. Brandon Robinson in fourth. The man also looking for room to work. The one of recreational racing, 16 machine. Cross legs at the line. 5 laps in, 5 laps to go. Thompson out in front. The two machine on down. The half car leads back, trying to make the run. Back to the inside. That Chevrolet Camaro. Thompson out in front. Amanda Olsen now, the Cochran Automotive, between fire starter 16 machine. Now gets around the 74 Brandon Robinson. She'll set her sights on the Kennedy's Corner Store, 10-7 Fuels. Dad's Auto Parts 10 machine. Big Game Hunter, Jesse Kennedy runs to the third spot. Last winding down here, goes up to Thompson, 6 at the line, 2 laps to go. Hahn doing what he can, trying to get back to the rear bump with the 0-0 Thompson. Paulson now having a car lead back to the 10 at Kennedy. Couple of hours on the racetrack here for the running order. At the end of the team race, white flag in the air. Paulson looks to the inside of Kennedy down the front straightaway. Kennedy slams the door down into turn number 1. Kennedy with a little bobble off of 2. Final time into turn number 3 and forward, coming down the front straightaway. Heatway going to go to Trevor Thompson, 0-0. On for second, at the line, third. Go to Jesse Kennedy, Paulson in fourth. And Brandon Robertson, the AW Communications driver, round out the top 5. Still heat in the racing surface. We're good to go here. White flag is out. Light 6 between Chevrolet Camaro pace car. They pit road this time by. Second round of qualifying set to kick off here with Queenston Chevrolet Modified Tour, brought to you by Just Bowman. Ryan Hart Cornell with lead of the green off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. And we got contact already. Around goes the number 9, Relentless Tommy Robb. Might have had a little help there. Bob Franks goes for the spin, locks him up to see if he can get into the 9. Rob, Paul Townsend will get on the brakes as well. Paul Townsend Snap-on Tools, number 1 machine. For the Queenston Chevrolet Modified Tour, brought to you by Just Bowman. And green flag in the air once again. Shovel for Townsend, he's going to speed the 1 machine. That pins Tommy Robb behind him. Out front, the Reinhardt gets the jump here. Chris Marshall straight down the bottom now. Straight with a big second away from Case Cornell. Cornell chopped up on the high side, ball Franks the 72 machine. Easy one to the inside of Cornell down the front straight away. Out front, Reinhardt. The Roy Foss Thornhill. SGR Plumbing 51 machine. All the way from the 22 Marshall Shrink. The 80 collision 72 of Franks out of the inside of James Cornell North Force. 56 machine up on the high side of the racetrack. Norm Newton looking for room to work, looking to make it 3 wide. Down the bottom side of the racetrack. The Somerville Golf Club. Family Fun with the 11 machine looking for some room to work. Franks now puts the power down, off the 2 and down the back straightaway, trying to clear the 56 of Cornell. Cornell up on the high side of the racetrack. Trying to make it happen, unable to do so. Franks goes to third. They'll come up on the lap car, Townsend. Very slow down around the bottom side of the racetrack. Cross flags in the air, 5 laps in, 5 laps to go. As Newman gets aggressive, trying to get by the 72 of Franks. The Canadians pushing center, Webster transmission, 72 up the racetrack. Here comes Newman out, West Shore, Stone and Brick, Jackson Construction, number 11 machine. A little bit of contact down the front straightaway. Newman now up to third, the 11 machine. Everybody chasing Reinhardt. Marshall Shrink trying to reel him in at the front of the field. The Rockmark Automotive 22 machine, seeing what he can do from second spot. Two laps to go for Dale Reinhardt at the front of the field, the 51 machine. Roy lost over Hill, Scott Reinhardt turns Hill, 51 machine. Pulling away from the 22 of Shrink. The Swamp Stone Design 22 machine unable to close the gap. White flag in the air. Newman around the one of Townsend. A distance third in this one. Final time off the 4. Checker flag in the air. Reinhardt with the win. Shrink for second. Newman going to come home in third. Fourth will go to Bob Franks in fifth. Will be Jason Cornell rounding out the top 5. White flag in the air. Lights extinguished on the Queens and Chevrolet Camaro pace car. Pace car hits pit road, 6 cars, 10 laps the distance. Green flag in air on the turn number 4. Heat number 5 underway with the Chevrolet Modified Tour brought to you by this moment. Trudell on the high side of the racetrack, that 46 machine. He'll go to the point, Heat now back to second, looking for contact, the 14 AJMs down the back straightaway. 18 to 14, side by side. Contact again, and we got AJM up and over! Up on his side, down the front straightaway. I thought he was going over. The BAE Environmental 14 machine. And we see M's team very quickly to the fence. So very scary moment here with the 14 up on his side. Officials in checking on him. St. John ambulance headed over, B&B towing headed to the scene. So those two made contact down the back straightaway. And again off the 4 down the front straightaway. We've got the 14 up on his side. Alright, so just got the update from Dave Gateforce. So what we're going to do with the system coming, once we get this speed up, we're going to forego the rest of the qualifying. We're going to take a brief intermission, get everyone turned around as quick as we can, and go right into features when we all came here to see. So there is a weather system coming. We're going to try to get everything in this afternoon. I can feel it just a little bit now, but there is a bigger system coming later on, but we're going to try to hammer everything we can right now and try to get the show in and moving here. So B&B Towing doing their best. It's very hard. Both those cars are moving together over here. So as soon as they're able to get them apart, obviously just trying to secure AJM's car so it doesn't come over any further as they try to get them both apart here on the front straightaway. So we're going to forego the rest of qualifying. So I believe drivers, if you're on the back straightaway, you can get in your cars and head back to the pit area. We are going to forego the rest of qualifying. So drivers on the make ready sheet, you can get in your cars, head back to the pit area.
lot of things in this world that are fake. Your food shouldn't be one of them. Pinty's Man Cave Chicken Wings. Authentic food for real people. Crave the cave, friends. Pinty's Man Cave.
A guy like this, who relies on his truck for work, knows that his truck will take care of him if he takes care of his truck. And WeatherTech has always been the ultimate protection. From floor liners to no-drill mud flaps to tech liner for your truck bed to bump step to the handy under-seat storage system. And Cup Phone keeps phones secure in any cup holder. Order your ultimate protection today at weathertech.ca.
D3 Off-Road, this is Norm Newman, the 34 machine. Who was a contender last time out here at Sunset Speedway before late race heartache, sidelined the 34 machine. Out of both Ontario, the next one with GT Excavated, George Farmer, McCann, New Homes, Donnery, Davis, and Remax. Home hardware 34 is TJ Edwards. The 22 machine is Marshall Shrink, making winner here this afternoon. And Leather Ontario, the Sloan Stone Design, Little Music Hall, Exonic, All City Underfair, Front to Back Motors, Rock Clark, Automotive 22. 69 machine, the former Sunset Speedway Super Stock Track Champion. Colton Ariane, the Have1.com Fireplace and Patio Stock. 96 machine, the B10 machine. Comes to us tonight by way of the HAK Race Shop in Hampton, Ontario. The one recreational racing, Cochran Auto, Bright Speedway, Quick Fire, Center's Game, the General Store, Cardinal Oshawa, AM GTA Race Designs, and Castro Canada, standing 7 feet tall, the ultimate male, the Mountain Must, the crowd pleaser, Callie Balson. The 46 machine, former Vintage Modified Series champion. His Steve Trundle, the Rysdale Race Products All-Star Performance 46 machine, making his modified debut here this afternoon. The 88D machine is Ryan Dick. The Derelict Excavated, driver out of Wardsville, Ontario, before the 88D next in line. The 99 former series champion, Delmer car owner, Alan Adams of the Raleigh, Ontario, TSS Top Shots, Mount Denver, OTD Building Supplies, Heritage TD Contractors, Morton Metals, Fox and Baker Deli, TKO Construction, PBS Pumps and Motors. It's Big Luke Janak, the modified driver extraordinaire aboard the 99 machine. 72 is Bob Franks, out of Wimimi, Ontario, Ladies Collision Web's Transmission Park Hill Excavation 18 machine. A former Vintage Modified Series standout out of Oakville, Ontario. The Oakville Automotive and Diesel Machine Shop 18 is Jason Keane. Next in line is the 69 out of Oakville, Sound, Ontario. The Have1.com Fireplace and Patio Stop Ride. It's Wally Wilson. The 20 machine is Mike Hardy and a Sioux St. Marie. The Middle East Mini Mart, Flawless Roofing, Surplus Furniture, Mattress Rooms, and Let the Fur Fly Cut Salon. Number 20 machine of Hardy. 51 is Dale Reinhardt, led the most laps last time out here at Sunset Speedway. Just came up 2 laps short after late race contact. The Roy Foss Thornhill STR promoting Scott Reinhardt. Charlottesville 51 is Dale Reinhardt. 79 machine is Craig Downey. We have the 56 of Jace Cornell out of Coldwater, Ontario. The training, sales, and service. Air the Mechanical, Pinnacle Graphics Ride. 14 is HAM's, the BAE Environmental Clutch Canada Top. Make some noise for HAM's, ladies and gentlemen. The team went to work on that car back together. And the 9 is Tommy Robb, the County Continental Guam Bar Demolition. It's the Wave Lab, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen Chevrolet Modified Tour. Presented by just a moment. Set to new battle. 40 laps on the fast race for a scoreboard. Wave on this time by the Wave back at you. The Ground Pounder set to new battle here at Sunset Speedway this afternoon. We appreciate you being with us. We waited through the rain. We're getting it in. We're going to put a show on here for you this afternoon. We appreciate you being with us. A salute to the drivers. HAM's going to the rear of the field scratch. The 14 car, absolutely incredible work by the team to get that car back together, to even make the start out here this afternoon. So here we go. White flag in the air, lights and signals. The Greenson Chevrolet Oscar pace car. It'll hit pit road this time down the back straightaway. Norm Newman, battle for the lead last time out here at Sunset Speedway, and it is dated the inside retaining ball. Andy Cameron didn't even get to start the feature 3 weeks ago here at Sunset Speedway, ended up breaking them over in practice. Both of these drivers looking for redemption, coming from the front row. They pick up the pace into turn number 3, looking for the green flag off of 4. Racing with the Queenston Chevrolet Modified Tour, presented by Just a Moment. Cameron with the advantage of the high side of the racetrack, down into turn number 1. He'll take the lead down the back straightaway. Newman back to second. He's got Marshall Shrink and TJ Edwards all over the rear bumper. Edwards looked to the inside and ball back down to turn side by side for the third spot. The Candy Mahomes. 34 Machine of Edwards down the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll take the spot away from Marshall Schrinkel. Shrinks up on the high side of the racetrack. Go on the recreational racing car from Automoto. B10 of Olsen. He'll look to the inside. We're going to take the fourth spot. A little bit of contact. It's going to be Trent with Olsen that time off at turn number 4. Contact again between the B10 and the 22 through 1 and 2. Boston now into the 4th spot. Here comes TJ Edwards. The this moment. JT Excavating. Donovan Higgins and Remax 34 Machine. He'll take over the 2nd spot. Then shuffle the Somerville Golf Club. Number 11 Machine and Norm Newman back to the 2nd, 3rd, back to the 3rd spot. Steve Trindell, Colton Emery side by side. Trindell on the high side of the racetrack. He's got Luke Chinak looking to follow him through. 3 wide deeper in the pack. Dale Reinhardt looking for room to work the inside of Bob Franks and Jason Keane. Trindell come away with the spot over Colton Emery. Luke Chinak look to the inside of Emery down the back straight. He was not able to make the move happen. Boston now all over the rear car. The 11 Machine and Norm Newman down the back straightaway. The Cochrane Automotive. Hampton General Store B10 Machine. Looking high, looking low, while the family floating in the 11 Machine and Norm Newman. Boston trying to set the run up off and 2 down the back straightaway. Doesn't have enough to make it happen yet. Out front though, the 89 C Andy Cameron. Half straight advantage for the 34, TJ Edwards. The battle on the racetrack right now is for the 3rd spot. Boston looking high, looking low. Unable to make anything happen so far with the 11 and Newman. AJ Adams has passed 3 cars to the rear of the field. He's looking to the inside of Green County. The BAE Environmental Plus Canada 14 Machine doing what he can, trying to salvage the day and keep himself in the points after that evening since earlier this afternoon. Cameron now a half straight away from ending up the back of the field and starting to bring cars are locked down. Boston still all over the rear bumper of the 11 and Norm Newman, the family Funland. Number 11 Machine trying to hold off the B10. Boston now working the high side of the racetrack, trying to make it work. Boston was able to go from 4th to 2nd last time out here at Sunset Speedway, using the high line, trying to send that pass up high. Cameron now into lap traffic. He'll put the 56 of Jason Cornell, 1 lap down. He'll now send a sight to the 69 of Walden Wilson, the 9 of Relentless Tommy Rock. Edwards trying to close the gap as they work through lap traffic. TJ Edwards to 34, unable to close the gap so far. Steve Trindell on the move now. He'll get by the 88 Rise Dick. Dick working back to the high side of the racetrack. And the Darrell Dick Expediting 88 Team Machine. Trindell making his debut with the Queenston Modified Tour. Just outside the top 5. Dale Reinhardt on the move now. He's looking to the inside of Luke Chinak. The PBS Pumps and Motors 99 Machine goes up the racetrack. Trindell gets sideways up at turn number 4. He's going to cost himself a lot of ground. Ryan Dickens will take over the 6th spot. Here comes Luke Chinak on the outside of Steve Trindell. The Drysdale Race Products All-Star Performance 46 Machine. Under pressure with the Middle Stanley Movers, OTD Building Supplies 99 Machine and Chinak. Norm Newman working to the inside of live traffic. Bolson falls through. Chase Cornell up the racetrack now. Camera setting toward facing the front of the field. Looking to close in on the 20 by Mike Gordy. The 14 of Evans, the 79 and down, and the 72 of Franks. Trindell gets moving again in the 46 Machine. Back with the offense, trying to get back by the 88 Ryan Dick Reinhardt. Behind that side-by-side battle with Chinak and Steve Trindell. Everybody working just outside the top 5. Trying to get some forward momentum and move forward through the field. Cameron now behind the 79 of Craig Downey. Downey goes up the racetrack off the 2. The Water Recreational Racing, Quick Rick Carcer, 89 C Machine to the bottom side of the racetrack. Able to put the 79 on lap locked down and put 4 lap cars between himself and TJ Edwards, the can-do Homes, number 34 machine. Boston and Newman also working through lap traffic. They're caught behind Tommy Roll and Wally Wilson. Boston trying to figure out what lane's going to move. Looks like it's going to be the high side. Tommy Roll moves up. Norm Newman looks to the bottom. Ball's going to come away up to 3rd now. Wally Wilson right in the middle of the racetrack. Boston looks to the outside now. The Cochran Automotive, London Recreational Racing, Quick Lake Cars, and the B10 machine up to the 3rd spot. TJ Edwards works around Bob Franks now. The 72 machine, and held up the 34 just a little bit. As Edwards tries to work his way through lap traffic, Andy Cameron has pulled away. He's now caught Chase Pete and Colton Everingham. Chase Cornell going to go another lap down to 96 machine. We got racing all over the racetrack with lap cars and the wheel leaders. Leaders trying to get through lap traffic. That's been the biggest part of this race so far. Cameron now that we pulled Everingham a lot down the 96 machine. Cameron with a wave out the window that time, thanking Everingham for moving up the high side of the racetrack and letting him go. Boston out by himself. He's got a half straightaway advantage over 4th place Norm Newman. He's got a long way to go to try to reel in TJ Edwards. At this point, the only thing that's going to bring Cameron back to the field is going to be a caution. The 89C machine looking to rebound after a blown motor on opening night and opening practice. Absolutely dominating this one here. TJ Edwards in 2nd. He'll go past AJ Amps. Almost a straightaway behind the leader now. The can-do Homes just moving. 34 machine and TJ Edwards. Kelly Balson in third, look at the outside of Bob Franks now, the 80th Collision Center, 72 machine. Another car lap down, Balson trying to work around. Laps winding down here. Camera out to Luke Chinaka, lap down, then his sights on Steve Trudell. The instant classic Andy Cameron out in front. Working his way through lap traffic. Almost a straightaway advantage over TJ Edwards. Edwards on the one to close the gap, working through lap traffic. Kelly Balson in 3rd. He's going to come up on Mike Hardy and Craig Downey. Only those two drivers are going to battle for position. 1 lap off the pace. So Balson's going to have to be careful as he comes up on the 79 and the 20. Balson, though, no pressure behind. Norm Newman caught up right now behind Bob Franks, the 80s Collision Center, 72. Franks locked the race up that time in turn 1 and 2. That helped Newman up. Newman now up to the high side of the race. Newman, though, going to feel the pressure from behind. Here comes Marshall Schrenk now. Schrenk at the 22 machine picked up a heat win earlier this afternoon. All over the rear bumper of the Somerville Golf Club. Family Fun, the number 11 machine in Norm Newman. That's the battle for the 3rd spot. Dale Reinhardt has gotten up to 5th. He's looking at the inside of Bob Franks, trying to close in on the battle for 3rd. Reinhardt started deep in the field, trying to rally here. Hopefully the podium by the end of this one. He's got a long way to go. Balson is way ahead of the battle for the 4th spot. Cameron's out in front. TJ Edwards in 3rd. Edwards with the big moment. Luke Chinaka sideways in front of him. The Heritage 99 machine had a big moment off of turn number 4. Two laps to go. 2 laps to go for Andy Cameron at the front of the field. Cameron coming back strong after a blown motor on opening night for the Queens and Chevrolet Modified Tour. A few weeks ago here at Sunset Speedway, the seat structures. AM Roofing number 89 machine. One more trip around the park, final time down the back straightaway. He can coast home from here. An absolute dominating victory for Andy Cameron this afternoon. TJ Edwards going to cross the line in second. That'll be back to the B10 of Ballston in the third spot. Norm Newman's going to come home in fourth, and Dale Reinhardt will get fifth for Marshall Shrink at the line. We'll head down to Victory Lane and grab a word with your feature winner of the Classic Andy Cameron. Nightwood Designs hot rods lined up on the big ready to shoot for their 35 lap feature event. The Calvin Continental Right, London Recreational Racing, Image Wrap Stock C89C machine down here at Victory Lane. An absolutely dominating performance. The rebound from opening night. Had to sit out the whole night after engine issues. And opening practice on opening night. Trying to keep the championship hopes alive with a feature win here this afternoon. The rally has officially begun for the London Recreational Racing team. Here he is, folks. Come up out of the car, make some noise. Your feature winner, the Instant Classic, Andy Cameron! Andy, my man, that looks like it was a bit of a workout today.
Yeah, doing 40 straight laps out there, that was, gets the blood flowing, gets a little sweats going.
Did you know the gap you had over the 34 machine, this 89C, just took off at the start, and you didn't seem to look back on the field at all?
Well, I tried to pedal as much as I can, and I just kind of got into a bit of a rhythm there where I was just kind of being easy on the throttle, easy in, easy off. The rain there kind of threw me for a bit of a loop because it was starting to get a little bit loose, but I wanted to make sure I had enough room that in case I had to wait to get around a lap car, we could do that.
Were you worried about lap time? They seemed to be kind of very hard to get by some of them. Obviously, came up on guys that were battling for position just ahead of you. So how hard was it to navigate and figure out what lane was going to go when you caught these guys?
Well, that's kind of the thing where if you put a bit of a gap on there and get going, then at least you can, take your time with them a little bit more. Chris on the radio there, he kept saying, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. So, we just take them one at a time.
It's not a one-man show. A lot of people make this happen. Thank you for helping get here at Victory Lane.
I got to thank, Sean Chenoweth and Bob. We blew the motor up last time we were here, and that's actually Sean's crate motor in the car. So, I got to thank them. They helped us out a lot. Mike Schmidt, London Rec, Paul DeCott, Seaton Structures, we've got Quick, and group of companies. Everybody that helps us out here, my wife, all the late nights in the shop, and, my brother-in-law Warren and Ken, and, Paul, and all these guys that help us out. It's good to come back and put our top on the board.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, your feature winner, the Instant Classic Andy Cameron. We'll jump in here for a word with TJ Edwards. All right. TJ, my man, a better result this time. Not quite the top step of the podium you wanted, but a DNF last time here. You're able to rebound with a second place finish. How's it feel?
It feels really good. We've always struggled here to come out with a second. It was huge. But it's not possible that the people behind me. I gotta thank my mom and dog for making this possible. I gotta thank Brian McDonald. I gotta thank my dad, Jade, Chris, everybody that makes it possible, Jimmy, all my sponsors, Candy Homes, Just Bowman, Stewart, Stickers Collision, Remax, Dunbury Davison, Science Needs, Longton Perfect, plates and steel. And I think that's everybody.
Were you able to see anything coming through lap traffic, or were you giving all you had trying to get back to that 89C machine?
No, you kind of just, I was kind of hoping for a later caution because you didn't know what to do with the lap cars. It made it interesting for sure.
A good rebound for you here today. Congrats on the second place, and we'll see you next time. We'll jump over here. The ultimate male around the Volt Lust. Get you up here for GForce. A hard battle for you today. By the time you were able to get to the third spot, the front two had checked out. Were you just in conserve mode at that point, or were you trying to see if you could reel them in working through lap traffic?
No, not really. Once I got into the third, I could barely see TJ. He was gone a little bit, so I thought, I'll just kind of ride along here. As long as Dan was telling me nobody was really catching me, I thought maybe there might be a restart or something. I could save something up. But they were gone, and I'm not sure I could have done anything with them anyway. I would like to find out. There's only one way to find out. But it did work out with a third and a pretty clean car. That's not bad.
I know Andy said it threw him for a loop with the range we had earlier, kind of did a little bit of the racing surface. Did that throw anything off on the B10 machine as you guys prepared for the feature?
I saw it, and I started backing up the corner a little bit. I didn't want to loop it and tag the wall or anything. I was just a little concerned that it was going to come down a little harder, so I was kind of prepared for that. But it hung on, and we got it in, so that's good.
A lot of marking birds behind you. It's not a one-man operation in Hampton there, so thank everyone that makes it possible. Gate to the track and another podium here at Sunset.
Yeah, another podium's good, but I got to thank Roddy Cochran. He did some work for me this week. It was really nice of him. Mike Schmidt, London Recreational Racing, Frank Wall at Quick Wicks, Hampton General Store, Castrol Canada, GTA Racing Design. GTA came with me today, gave me a hand. I got a lot of people helping myself and my wife Amanda, who's up next. So let's get those things on the track.
There we go. Hot Rod's up next. Paul's going to move on. The gentleman sitting 7 feet tall, based on your third place finisher here this afternoon. We'll get him over here for the group photo of the podium, and then we will get the Hot Rods underway. Services Ride 71 is Zach Hatch. Out of Inville, Jamie Recycling, Jennifer Hatch, Real Estate Lucknow Auto Parts Ride. That's 07 on the Grand ABC Auto Parts. 07, 26. That is Steve Fitting, that feeder with the fourth outdoor decor Ballard Automotive Ride. 17 is Cast Iron, Cameron McGosh, Hero Metal Fabrication, FM Recycling. Dodge Neon 16 is Alex Stewart and Martha, the Caldecott Millwrights. Stewie's Photography 1682 is Eric Stewart and Martha, the London Recreational Racing. Sean Trevor, the Racing, Thompson Photography, Patrick Wick, Idle Break Pass. Ride. And then we got then we are the 4 of Billy Schwarzenberg, ABC Late Model Series regular, the Race for Trades, Fire Reduction, Schwarzenberg College, number 4. 78 is Wade Thorne at Waterford, in Mill Garage, Caldecott Millwright. 78. The 2 is Chris Allard at Baxterville, Barry Nissan, Bullseye Axe Greatwood Customs Electric Design of Barry, One Stop Muffler. Nissan 57, that is Jimmy Hooper out of Mount Forest, the FMC Truck and Auto Battery Retail Group. The 14 is Glenn Schmidt at Pinkerton, the Youngview Farms, Prestige Contractor, Jackside, Dormers Garage. The 5 is Craig Cole out of Each Village, and will be racing Siskins Rider into the wave lap this time by. They're going to give away the bone stocks. You're going to go 40 laps here. They're going to put on a show for you this afternoon, racing for big money, $500 on the line to the winner. We've got our 4 at the back that are going to go for more money if they can come from the back and win. So the bone stocks, there'll be 3, 4 wide. A lot of racing going to happen here. 4018 is Connor Allen from Woodstock, the CT, your fair Tracy LPC, 275 Realty, Go Welding and Fabrication for that ride, 92X. That is Michael Neumeister until the MMJ Asian Bar ride. 90 is Gary Slana. 2P is Michael Peterson. 73 is Jordan Morris. 28 is Cowboy Chris Lawrence. The Dash. KPH Photography. Pine Valley Minute Lube Ride. And at 10 is Courtney Scott at Dundas. The A&A Discount Auto Parts Machine. Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road. 40 laps on the Fast City Race Race scoreboard. Bump stock Nationals underway. Green flag in the air. Already 3 wide. Battle for second. Hatch on the bottom. Bentley the bottom. In the middle. And Ramsey up on the high side. Schwartzberg down low. 3 and 4 wide. Deeper in the pack. Allard on the move with very Nissan. Greywood Customs number 2 machine. Trouble from McLash. And that's 17. Daryl Eacock Customs Diecast Dodge me out slow. Up on the high side of the racetrack. Everyone able to get by down the front straightaway. Here comes Allard on the move now. The inside of the 16 is Stewart. Newmeister 3 wide deeper in the field. 14 is Schmidt. Everyone gets crossed up. Keeps going straight though. 3 wide. At the back of the pack, some of our fast qualifiers trying to carve their way through the field. A lot of traffic though. Craig Cole moving the 5 machine. Here comes Phil Gibbons now. Morris at the 73. Gary Slam with the 90 car. 3 wide. Chris Lawrence up on the high side. Everyone looking for the door. Alvin Rumble right now. 07 Nick Ramsey the winner here on only 9. Memorial Night here at Sunset Speedway. Ramsey went to victory in the bump stock. He's out in front right now. Ramsey's put the sign this year between the Quick Wing Super Stock Series as well as the bump stocks across the province. The Mitchell Cycle 07 ride. Chris Allard has a great rebound here. Bullseye Axel and very Nissan ride into the 5th spot. The team worked overnight to get the motor stock on that number 2 machine. Runs in the 5th spot at the moment. Schwartzberg on the move down to the inside of Alex Stewart. The Spire 5 protection from Schwartzberg. Holland's number 4 machine. Gonna grab another position. See if Williams can retake the lead. Let off the original green flag. Ramsey building a by after a few green flag laps. Green flag in the air once again. Back race for the bump stocks. Nice and clean down into turn number 1. Everyone pointed the right direction. Ramsey comes away with the lead. Sack the 71 machine, look at the inside of Williams, 92, unable to stick nose in there through 3 and 4, off of 4 down the front straightaway. Top 2 nose to tail. Hatch the car laying down, back to Hatch in the 71. McLashin up to 4th, that Dodge Neon. The former Sunset Speedway mini stock track champion. Trouble for Thorne in the 78 machine. Down to road, another right front flat on the Caldecott Millwright Surface in 78. So looks like the day going to come to an early for Wade Thorne here as well. Here comes the 92X of Michael Neumeister up at the 5th spot. They'll get the top move now. Look at the inside of Neumeister down the front straightaway. One of our drivers who took the challenge to go to the back for the extra money has carved his way through the field. Looking to crack the top 5 for the first time here this afternoon in this feature race. Here comes the 92X of Neumeister now to the inside of the 17 cast iron Cameron McLashin. The Darrell Eacock custom die-cast 17 machine up at the high side of the racetrack. Neumeister, formerly regular here at Sunset Speedway, the 92X down the bottom side of the racetrack. Phil Gibbons looking to follow him through. The Caldecott no right. We got trouble. The 52 machine. Van Cleef comes to a stop on the turn number 4, and that will draw the caution once again. So that was deeper in the pack. Some contact made. Van Cleef goes up the track, locks up the brakes, making contact with the outside retaining wall. The FMC Truck and Automat Battery Retail Design for Base Services 52 machine. So 27 laps for me, 13 complete. 40 laps the distance for this one. So 27 laps for me, 13 complete. Ramsey again, the 07 control car for the restart. The driver to St. Thomas on chair. Going to be the first to fire. Williams going to try to stay with them in that 92 machine off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air once again. Ramsey the great jump, the ABC on parts machine. Mitchell cycle down the bottom. Gets the jump. Williams the 92 to slide in behind him. Down the back straight, everything goes side by side with the 3rd spot. Zach Ash down on the bottom. Neumeister up on the high side of the racetrack. Neumeister with slight advantage at the line of the valve for the 3rd spot. That time at the line. Down the back straight, everything go. 3 wide. Gary Slama, Chris Lawrence, they make the move and split Cameron McLashin down into turn number 3. Some other drivers who took the challenge to go to the rear are on the move. Cowboy Chris Lawrence, the former Home and Home Series champion of the Superstock division, Green Sunset and Sobel, knows his way around Sunset Speedway, has won a feature here in the Superstock division. Now here in the Golf Stock, trying to make it work on the high side of the racetrack. Everyone looking for room to work. Gibbons now up to the 3rd spot. Zach Hatch back to 4th. He's got to deal with Gary Slama in that number 9 machine. Accurate taker down the bottom side of the racetrack. Jordan Morris looking to follow through down on the bottom. Neumeister's got shuffled back up on the high side of the racetrack. Chris Lawrence going to keep him trapped up there. Lawrence now looking to the inside of Zach Hatch in that 71 machine, looking to follow Morris through down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Your drivers who went to the tail and now worked their way to the top 5 are just outside of it. Contact there. Here comes spinning it down the 26 machine after going to the rear for that instant with Allard. Now bottle back trying to crack the top 5 once again. 2 and 3 wide contact. And 92 Neumeister. We got heavy contact with a 14 machine of Glenn Schmidt. That car almost went up and over. That all started with Finnegan and Neumeister. They got together. Neumeister made contact with the outside wall. That car slowed. Everyone checked up behind him. Schmidt had nowhere to go and got over the left rear wheel. I see the window net coming up on the 92X machine of Neumeister. I see Schmidt taking the helmet off, so both drivers okay. Down on the front straightaway, a wild ride. That Mazda 3 airborne for a moment there. White flag is out. The white green flag racing. I believe just before the halfway point in this one. 40 laps to distance. The rain has stopped for now, so we're keep rolling forward here with Bone Stocks. Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car. Lights are signals. They'll hit pit road once again. Still Ramsey your leader. Williams in second. The 92 machine. Make up your front row. Phil Gibbons took the challenge to go to the back. Now up to third. Gary Slamman did the same. He is up to fourth. Green flag back in the air for the Bone Stock. Ran through the green chuck down the bottom side of the racetrack. Williams 92 going to slide in line behind him, side by side for third. Gary Slam up on the high side. Phil Gibbons down on the bottom of the Calvin right number 0 machine. Cross flags at the line, 20 laps in, 20 laps to go. Gibbons starting to inch ahead, Slammer trying to make the outside work. It's running to 3. Gibbons trying to inch ahead, down the bottom, take over the third spot. These drivers battle to try to get to the lead. They took the bonus money for going to the back. If they're able to come from the back and win, there'll be bonus money for one of these drivers. Finnegan on the move now, the inside of half. So it'll be 3 wide with Lawrence. Lawrence not going to get the top side work. He'll slide in line behind him. That fellow just outside the top 5. Finnegan slides up the hill a little bit, that time through 1 and 2. Gibbons able to get clear to Slammer. Morris now in the 73 machine. Up to the 4th spot. Slammer gets cycled back to the 5th spot. Gibbons now going to go to work, trying to reel in Jordan Williams to St. Clair Mechanical 92 machine. Holds on to the 2nd spot. The Edenville Garage 0 machine of Gibbons makes the run down the back straightaway. Pulls to the inside. Williams slides up the racetrack, gives him the line. Side by side for second now. Williams able to hold on. At the line. Gibbons down on the bottom, trying to make the bottom side of the racetrack work. Gibbons with a great run. The back part of the back straightaway down into turn 3. He's got Morris all over his rear bumper. Williams up the hill. Gibbons going to clear Williams down the front straightaway. Morris the 73 machine. Now on the move with these details 8 auto parts. 73. Might have been a little bit of contact there with the 92 Williams. That time off the 2. Slam looking to follow through. Williams trapped up on the high side of the racetrack. Williams has shuffled back to 5th. Gibbons now going to go to work trying to reel in leader Rick Ramsey in the 07 machine. Just past the halfway point, he's got the lots to do it. See if he can get there. Slamming out of the inside of Morris. The wild sprinting Jack Brandy, 73 machine. Now on the defense on the high side of the racetrack. Trying to hold off Gary Slamman and that number 90 Acura Tiger down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Slammer driving the car owner, Andy Weller, trying to get back to 3rd now. Gibbons doing what he can. That car is a little sideways down in turn 1. Driving the car for all it's worth, trying to reel in. The Mitchell Cycle ABC Ace on Bard 07 machine and Nick Ramsey at the front of the field. The Telus line, radar on 07 machine of Ramsey, nice and smooth. Your opening night feature winner here is Sunset Speedway. Gibbons unable to close the gap so far on the Caldecott Millwright number 0 machine. Finnegan is stalled out in the 6th spot. Chris Lawrence in 7th. Peterson, another one of our drivers who can challenge in the 2-peat runs in the 8th position. Zach Hatch and Craig Cole round out the top 10. Still getting a little spread out here, everyone. Getting where they are. Gibbons now, but back crawling back from the bumper of Ramsey the 07. Slam is starting to push now. Starting to close in. On the 0 Gibbons, they're going to start to work lap time. The first one will be the 16 of Alex Stewart. Driver out of Arthur, Ontario. Going to be the first one your leaders reach. Gibbons, though, going to try to make the move before they get there. Top 3 now, nose to tail off the turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Gibbons looks to make the move. Mitchell comes down and throws the block. Slam looking for room to work. Gibbons goes up the racetrack. Slam unable to move the bottom side of the racetrack. Work through 1 and 2. Here comes Gibbons now on his bicycle up on the high side of the racetrack. Caldecott Millwright. Edenville Garage, number 0 machine, trying to make it work up high. They'll come up with Stewart in the 16 machine and put him a lock down. Gibbons going to try to use the lock car as a pick to keep slamming at bay. Number 90 car, unable to do so down the back straightaway. They'll come up next on the 52 of Rick Van Cleef. Van Cleef goes off the racetrack. That's up the bottom of the racetrack. Ramsey goes low. Slam it now. Start with the advantage over the 0 of Gibbons. Gary slamming now with the 90 machine. He's up to second. Gibbons back to third. Everybody's still chasing Ramsey at the front of the field. The 0-7 machine though hasn't got away as the battle for second heated up there. Slam it now all over the rear bumper. Knock it on the back door, down the front straightaway. The 90 slam looks to the inside. A little bit of contact that time, down into 1. Ramsey able to keep the car pointed straight. Ramsey was fast early. That 0-7 car looks like it's faded just a little bit. They're going to go with the lap car. Jimmy Hooper, the 57 machine. Ramsey to hold the bottom side of the racetrack. Draw to hold them on. Slam again, look to the inside. Wasn't able to make it work. They work around the lap car. 3 wide. Gibbons up on the high side of the 90 slammer. Gary Slammer, the number 90 machine. Trying to hold on to second while battling for the lead. Phil Gibbons trying to make the high side of the racetrack work as best he can. Everybody looking for a way by at the front of the field with Nick Ramsey. Contact there. Slammer puts the bumper to him. White flag in the air. One more trip around the park. It's about to go. It's go time. They're about to get aggressive. Slam again with the bumper to the rear of the 0-7 car. Final time down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be? Into 3. Slammer sideways. Here comes Gibbons up on the high side of the racetrack. Ramsey trying to hold him off. Ramsey with the rear bumper full of Slammer at the line. Ramsey for the win. Gibbons for second. Slammer going to come home third. Williams in fourth. And Morris will round out the top 5. A great battle, 3-beat dance at the front of the field for the win. And the 0-7 Nick Ramsey going to come away with the win. The APC Auto Parts, Radio Auto Parts, Mitchell Cyclatella sign 0-7. We'll head down to Victory Lane, grab a quick word with your feature winner Nick Ramsey, and get these cars off the track. We've got the piece of Chevrolet Modified Tour brought to you by Just Moment, lined up on the main ready to shoot for their 40-lap feature event. Here he is, what's up out of the car, your feature winner, extra dollars for Nick Ramsey! Nick, my man, that was not easy. It looked like you had the car to beat early on, but that 0-7 car looks like it started fading just past the halfway point, and you had a pair of contenders knocking on the back door for the last about 10 laps or so.
Absolutely, those guys did not make it easy. I mean, tires are hard to find nowadays, and they just don't last. We were running a little too hard for the lead at the start, and didn't have as much for them at the end, but cars fast enough to be able to hold them on.
Was lot of traffic working to your benefit, able to keep those guys pinned behind you, or were you just holding on for all you were worth and just hoping you could get lap traffic at the right time?
I think it helps. I mean, absolutely, it took away just that one extra shot that they had at the end. We were able to, stick them behind the lap car and hold them off.
Busy weekend for you. A lot of people making it happen. Thank you for helping get here to Victory Lane and the Bone Stock Nationals.
Absolutely, the list is long. I mean, Jack standing behind me, the entire Brandy Point team, APC Auto Parts, Mitchell Cycle, Radar Auto Parts, Telesign. The list is endless, and of course, all the fans for coming out tonight.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Your feature winner, once again, Nick Ramsey.
There are a lot of things in this world that are fake. Your food shouldn't be one of them. Pinty's Man Cave Chicken Wings. Authentic food for real people. Crave the cave, friends. Pinty's Man Cave.
A guy like this, who relies on his truck for work, knows that his truck will take care of him, that he takes care of his truck. And WeatherTech has always been the ultimate protection. From floor liners, to no-drill mud flaps, to tech liner for your truck bed, to bump step, to the handy under-seat storage system. And Cup Phone keeps phones secure in any cup holder. Order your ultimate protection today at weathertech.ca.
We appreciate you coming out. You can be anywhere else this afternoon. We appreciate you being here at Sunset Speedway and supporting Oscar, supporting Sunset Speedway. White flag in the air, white extinguisher of the Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car. Final feature of the afternoon. 35 laps on the Bassett race first scoreboard. Cole Weber, Kyle Federley, a pair of Rambler Bastards going to lead the field to green off of turn number 4. Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road. Network Design Hot Rod Series brought to you by Solid Bulls Tick Trailer Park Green flag in the air. Weber with the advantage down the bottom side of the racetrack. Federally now side by side with Barney Manette. The Heat Slip Garage, Armin Automotive 72 machine. Down the bottom side of the racetrack. Manette gets sideways, that Ford Mustang. He's going to lose some ground to the 77 of Federally. Federally now able to slide down, takes sole possession of the second spot. Side by side for third now. Steve Book with the high side of the racetrack. The Studebaker Hawk. Side by side with Lockwood Mustang, Barney Manette. Side by side, we got Tyler Hunt sideways off the 4. He's able to correct it. Rob Brown almost caught the wall. Might have got a little piece of it down the front straightaway. That AMC Javelin number 6 machine. Manette running into head. The Great Lakes Insulation 72 machine down the bottom side of the racetrack. He's got Jesse Kennedy all over his rear bumper as well. The APC. Lafarge 47 Studebaker Hawk. Steve Book up on the high side of the racetrack. Manette's running into head. He'll be able to clear Book this time off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He's got the Jet 7 Fuels 10 and Jesse Kennedy looking to the inside. Manette gets sideways. That time to 1 and 2. Kennedy now with a run to the inside. Looking to take the third spot away from Ronnie Manette. Amanda Balls to the inside of Rob Bromley. They battle just outside the top 5. Stomping Tom Walsh is on the move now. The 47W. He gets clear of Steve Buck. He'll now set his sights on the 7H2 of Ronnie Manette. To the inside, the checkered flag bar, Girl Lockwood Ford Mustang goes to the Dodge Charger 47. Stomping Tom Walters up to the 4 spot. He'll now set his sights on the big game hunter Jesse Kennedy. Out front though is Cole Weber, the number 9 machine. Being chased down by Kyle Federley at the moment. The Will Speed Shot, Next Gen Automotive 77 car runs in second. A pair of Rambler Bastards at the front of the field, first and second. Then it's back to the Chevelle of Jesse Kennedy, the Dodge Dart, the Stomp of Tom Walter, and Marty Manette. And the Mach 1 Ford Mustang rounds out the top 5 at the moment. Great battle for the 6th spot. Tyler Hahn able to get by Steve Book. Trevor Thompson to the 00 machine. Looking for room to work the inside of Steve Book as well. Weber now coming up on lap traffic, number 9 machine, gonna put Walker lap down. He's got Dan Roswell just ahead of him as well as Steve Mayhew. Your leaders now starting to work through lap traffic. Mayhew stays up on the high side of the racetrack. Leaders have to split him down the back straightaway. Mayhew up on the high side of the racetrack. Coming next on the 03 at Gary Hanna. The Harsco Napa, Plymouth Satellite of the 03 machine. Trying to stay down the bottom side of the racetrack. Kennedy now alongside the 77 of Federley. A little bit of contact. Kennedy gets sideways. Has to slow him and stop and Tom Walters. Federley now with a run to the outside. Up to stick the nose to the outside of the line of Weber off of turn number 4 as they work through lap traffic. They'll come up on Ryan Cowan next to the 13 machine. Weber looking to start to struggle just a little down the bottom side of the racetrack. That time to 1 and 2 to the outside of Ryan Cowan. Federley has been working the high side the whole race. Able to roll the high side nice and smooth here at Sunset Speedway. Top 3 now nose to tail. Jesse Kennedy has gotten back to the rear bump with the 77 of Federley. Tom Walters looking to join the mix as well. Then a couple of lap cars back to Marty Manette, the 72 machine. The Great Lakes Installation 72 has a mirror full of Kodiak Tyler Hahn. Kennedy again, up into the inside. A Federley that time down the back straightaway. Top three, nose to tail off the turn 4. A little bit of contact that time. Kennedy now to the bottom side of the racetrack. Federley up high. Tom and Tom Walters trying to see which lane is going to come out ahead. Lap traffic now taking it back to the 86 and Nick Clark going to hold up the high side, and that's going to cost Federley in the 77 machine. Cole Weber now with a mirror full of the big game hunter Jesse Kennedy. This comes Auto Parts Supply and Depot number 10 machine. Knocking on the back door. Time for the chrome horn haze now to the inside, and Cole Weber down into turn number 1. Side by side for the lead, off and 2 down the back straightaway. Weber trying to make the high side of the racetrack work. Jesse Kennedy down low, the Gen 7 Fuels. Chevelle with the nose at the line. Out the lead goes Jesse Kennedy. Stop Tom Walters down on the bottom. Going to follow him through. The Dodge Gorda Walters now up to second. The multi-time Sunset Speedway track champion. Up to the second spot now. Kennedy though starting to pull away. In the Kennedy's corner store, Gen 7 Fuels number 10 machine. He comes up on Jeremy McLean to put him a lap down. The South Shore Auto Works 88 machine up to the high side of the racetrack. Walters going to follow Kennedy through on the bottom. The top two is starting to pull away. For the 9 Cole Weber, the 77 Kyle Federley. Marty Manette still holds on to the 5th spot. He's got the Kodiak Tyler Hall, the NRS Brake Parts, Oshweek Speedway Race Tours. Number 2 machine looking high and low, trying to find a way by that Mach 1 Ford Mustang. And we got fluid down on the racetrack. Fluid down on the racetrack. And it looks like the 040 Walker might have cut the engine let go. Fluid down through turns 1 and 2. Dale Mark goes around with the fluid. Everyone else, great job. 35 laps the distance. So past the halfway point in this one. 21 laps of 35 complete. 14 laps remain on the Fast City Raceway scoreboard. Looks like lineup is good, cleanup is good. Lights will be extended for the Beach Chevrolet pace car. And we'll go back green flag racing. Close out this afternoon here at Sunset Speedway. Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road. Jesse Kennedy up on the outside. He is your leader on the race car, the control car for the race car. A pair of veterans, him and Stomp and Tom Walters, going to lead him back to green off at turn number 4. Now down through the speedy dry at turn number 1. Everybody looks good, making it through. Walters comes up the hill, but they have to check up. That's going to open the door for Cole Weber down at the bottom of the number 9 machine. Looking to go back to the 3rd spot and keep Kyle Federley behind him. Stomp and Tom Walters on the charge now. All over the rear bumper for the 10, Jesse Kennedy. Walters trying to set Kennedy up. Chevrolet out front, Dodge in second. Pair of Ramblers side by side for the 3rd spot. Tyler Hahn gets it. That up the door for Marty Manette down at the bottom, and he slips forward. We got Nick Clark around. The Mustang in Teeswater, Ontario, facing the wrong way. Nick Clark making his first start of the year. The John Stone Arctic PW Waffle Sales. And the Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road once again. The end of the restart box up at turn number 4. A little bit of contact. Walters up to the door. Kennedy coming to the green. Kennedy tries to send the door. Contact! Around goes Jesse Kennedy. And we're stacking him up over there. And Kodiak Tyler Hahn just kept pushing the 9 to Cole Weber. Looks like Weber and Kennedy had got them together. J-Mac Jeremy McLean gets stopped. Steve Book was facing the wrong way. Heavy damage for Dale Mark on his right quarter panel at Ford Fairlane. The Leslie Ford Motors 26 switch assignment and bone stocks and mini stocks. See what he's got as the leader on the restart. The long-time veteran Marty Manette going to try to lead him off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Federally with the advantage down the bottom side of the racetrack. He goes to the top spot. Trouble for Amanda Boston. The London Recreational Racing 16 machine is slow. Still going to the high side of the racetrack. Caution out again as we got Dalen Martin and Jesse Kennedy get together. And they are hooked together up in turn number 2. Well, they'll probably need the assistance of the officials to get those two cars separated. And I'm not sure what's wrong with the Concord Automotive Recreational Racing 16 machine of Amanda Balsam, but that car did not take off on the restart. She's now dropped to the rear of the field. Out of the inside, on the outside. Trevor Thompson, row 2 on the inside. Steve Book, the outside. Rob Bromley and Brandon Robinson make up row number 3. Queenston Chevrolet base car hits pit road once again. Marty trying to lead him off. Green flag back in the air. Federer with the jump on the bottom side of the racetrack. Kyle Federer, the next gen automotive. 77 machine out in front. Trevor Thompson looking to the inside. Marty Manette. Contact. Around goes the 72 Manette. In front of the field. Everyone able to get through with the 86 at Clark. Clark spins to avoid. The Great Lakes Insulation heat slip knock one Ford Mustang facing the wrong way on the racetrack after contact with the 00 machine. It'll be Rob Bromley and Brandon Robertson making up row number 2. Jeremy Taggart, J-Mac, Jeremy McLean make up row number 3. Sean Lavelle, the Kodiak Tyler Vaughn, row number 4. Row number 5 is the Big Game Hunter, Jesse Kennedy, and the 00 Trevor Thompson. Queenston Chevrolet Camaro pace car hits pit road once again. Back green flag racing. Penalty again with the jump down the bottom side of the racetrack. Book up to second, but here comes Rob Bromley. The Peterbilt number 6 machine down the bottom side of the racetrack. Looking for room to work side by side with Steve Book. Kyle Fennedy enjoying what he sees in the rear view mirror, starting to pull away from the battle for second. Brandon Robertson up to 4. Looking to follow Rob Bromley through down the bottom side of the racetrack to keep Steve Book pinned up high. Bromley gets sideways up the 2. Bromley able to hold on to the 6 machine in front of Steve Book. Brandon Robertson with the 74 of the Ford Gran Torino down the bottom side of the racetrack. Trying to keep Steve Book up on the high side. The ABC Auto Parts. The factory goes to the 47 machine trying to hold on to the 3rd spot. All this going on a half straightaway back to your leader, Kyle Fennedy in the 77. Rob Bromley out in front of the battle for 3rd now. The AMC Javelin, the PSS Top Shots, Peterbilt race cars, Johnny Donovan service car number 6 machine, runs to the 2nd spot. Here comes the ATEL Communications Gran Torino. Brandon Robertson, the Kodiak Tyler Hahn on the move. Hahn down the bottom side of the racetrack. Looking to make 3rd away from Brandon Robertson. Trevor Thompson now. Trying to get up there and follow through the Oshweek Speedway race cars. NRS brake cars. Quick fire starter. Number 2 machine, the Kodiak Tyler Hahn. He's up to 3rd and now going to try to reel in the 6 of Rob Bromley. They're going to come to 5 laps to go to the line. 5 fingers in the air. This time by for Kyle Fennedy. Looking for his first career feature win here at Sunset Speedway. Hahn now all over the rear cover of the 6 of Rob Bromley, trying to take the 2nd spot away. Hahn at the bottom of the turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes the Fox's Big Green Deli NRS brake cars number 2 machine. Hahn now up to the 2nd spot. Nick Clark down pit road. As long as there's no caution, Kyle Fennedy can put the cruise control on and sail it home from here. Half straightaway advantage for Fennedy over the 2 of Tyler Hahn. Rob Bromley trying to hold on. But Kyle Federley going to pick up his first career win with the Nightmare Designs Hot Rod Series. And Martin Berry of set with Trevor Thompson heads up and gives him a shot in the door on the cool down lap. We'll head down to Victory Lane and grab a word with your feature winner, Kyle Federley. Kyle, my man, first off, congrats on the win. That 77 car didn't seem to matter high or low. It was on a rail for most of the race.
Yeah, no, it's set up good. Oh man, we came into this weekend with just whatever the car would do. It was on rails. I couldn't make a mistake in it.
And he got lucky. I mean, you had a few guys get by. You were able to hold on to the third spot, and then Calamity circuit in front of you. What did you see? Were you that close? It was very hard to see where you were in the mix on that one.
Yeah, between the lap traffic and the Calamity that was going on, it looked like Tom had gone a little bit high, and all I saw was cars spinning. I just went around it.
Best thing to do. I mean, I know you've been leaning a little bit on Tom Walters in the car you purchased from him. What have you learned through two races with this hot rod so far?
Good equipment does pay off. The last few cars I've been driving, I'll admit, he knows how to set up a car. That's for sure.
Obviously, it's not a one-man operation. You got a lot of family and friends down there. You got some market partners on the car. Thank everyone that helped his first career Nightmare Designs Hot Rod Series made possible for you.
Yep, I'd just like to thank Next Gen Auto, Will Speed Shop, everybody that made this possible. This season, we didn't put it together until late March, and I'm glad I went this route.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your feature winner, Kyle Federley. First career win with the Hot Rod Series. That was an interesting one for you. A late race charge. You were like a man possessed coming through the field, walking through the back half of that race.
Well, first of all, I don't think I was in a involved car. The car did not stop, but that's not my call. But anyway, we struggled with the car this morning. We still have a little issue with the tight, but just coming up through the back there, I don't like to be bullied all, but you kind of got to do what you got to do. Sorry for anybody I pissed off tonight.
It happens in racing. You come with the friends you got, right?
Yeah, that's what they say, but we still need to be good with everybody in the club. We're a club, not people just show up and beat on each other, but it is what it is.
A lot of running parts make it all possible. It's not a one-man operation. You got a lot of support here tonight. Thank everyone who'll bring up another podium for you.
I'd like to thank Quick Wing, NRS Brakes, Simple Gas, Pushing Inc., Reinhardt's, Grisdale's, Fireplace and Patio Shop, OSR, Fox's Bakery, HMCW, Renegade Race School, and my whole crew. You guys were busting your asses today to make this thing finish where it did.
All right, this time for you. This 10 car, the way things were looking there about 12 or 13 laps ago, we didn't think you'd be on the podium, but a good rebound for you here.
Yeah, I'm satisfied considering, what's going on. Obviously, the race is pretty close here, and everybody's a little anxious, a little rain delay, stuff like that. Sometimes it's the nature of the beast, and we all have to race one another again next week, so we got to just let bygones be bygones. That's it.
You've been doing it for a long time. You were all the way. How hard was it to keep your patience coming back through the field? I know you were a great three-way battle with Trevor Thompson and Rob Bromley at the end there, trying to get back to the podium. How hard was it? You restarted 10th there with very few laps to go able to charge through. How hard was it to maintain your patience and still race these guys as clean as you could coming through?
Well, I really didn't think I had a chance for the podium. We got the two to go, and those two got together a little bit, which slowed up their momentum, so it just gave me the opportunity to bounce on it. Just kind of a luck of the situation.
It's not a one-man show. You got a lot of people behind you. You got the family down here. You make the long haul in London every time. 2 weeks in a row, or 2 times in a row down to Sunset. 2 podiums, a winner and a third. Not a bad start to the season here with the Hot Rods. Running full-time with them this year. Thank everyone that made it possible for you.
Yeah, well, we got Dad's, we got Kennedy's Corner Store, Gen 7, and again, I want to thank all these people that came here today. I want to thank the fans for sticking around for the rain delay. Hey, let's go race, have fun.
Yep.
copyrighted broadcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of GForceTV. GForceTV would like to thank you for your support and for watching today's broadcast.